Hello children, welcome to today's session number 36. So we are discussing the exercise number 2.4. Yesterday I have explained question number 1. In question number 2 you have to practice by your own because it's related to the previous question only. Now today I'll explain next question number 3 and some other questions in this. The question is show that. Show that means already given. Previous question is check whether they are factors or not, but it's clear that show that x minus 2, x plus 3 and x minus 4 are the factors of x square, x cube minus 3x square minus 10x plus 24. So it's already given that it is show that. So what we have to do, first we have to assume this as a p of x and this is one of the polynomial, and we have to substitute the reverse of that value. That means if it is x plus a is given, what we have to find it of? P of minus a we have to find it of. If x minus a is given, what we have to find it of? P of plus a. So basing on this, we have to follow the given questions. Okay. So I'll write and I'll solve it. We just follow the question. Answer. Let P of x is equals to x cube minus 3x square minus 10x plus 24. This is already given. Now to show x minus 2, x plus 3 and x minus 4 are the factors of P of x. This is the question given. So we'll do in a first method. So first to show, first I am going to show x minus 2 is a factor of P of x. We need to show P of 2 is equals to 0. Look at this, I am writing P of 2. So suppose if you have doubts, sir, how I should take? It's very simple. We have to take x minus 2 is equals to 0. X is equals to, if 2 minus 2 goes to that side, it will become plus 2. So we have to write P of 2. If it is P x plus 2, then what I have to take? Same, if x plus 2 is given, then what I have to take? X plus 2 is equals to 0. X is equals to what happens? Minus 2. We have to substitute that. Okay. So that's all. Next. So what is that? So P of x is equals to x cube minus 3x square minus 10x plus 24. Now what I have to do? P of 2 I have to find. So what is P of 2? It is 2 cube minus 3 into 2 square minus 10 into 2 plus 24. So what is 2 cube? It is 8 because 2 into 2 into 2. Don't write 6. Minus, I can write 3 into 4 because 2 square is 4. 3 4s are 12 and minus 10 2s are 20 plus 24. So I'll write all the plus, if nothing is given, plus 8 plus 24 minus 12 minus 20. What is plus 8 plus 24? It is plus 32. What is minus 12 minus 20? It is minus 32. What happens? Plus 32 minus 32 cancel. So we got 0. So what I should write? Since P of 2 is equals to 0, x minus 2 is a factor of P of x. This is the first step, right? So I am doing now. What is the next one? Next, what we have to prove? X plus 3. So how to do this? It's very simple. What is that? I have to write here. To show that x plus 3 is a factor, then what I have to do? Already many times I told you, if x plus a is there, we have to write p of minus a. If x minus a is there, we have to write p of a. So since it was x plus 3, what I should write? P of minus 3 is equals to 0. Same, substitute p of minus 3. What happens? Minus 3 whole cube minus 3 into minus 3 whole square minus 10 into minus 3 plus 24. What is minus 3 whole cube? I do the refer here. Be careful. Minus 3 whole cube. That is minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. You know how much? 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Minus of minus plus, plus of minus minus. How much it was? It is minus 27. Next, look at this. 3 into, what is this? It is plus 9. Why plus 9? Because minus 3 whole square. So minus 3 whole square is nothing but minus 3 into minus 3. So you get plus 9. Next, minus 10 into minus 3. How much it is? Plus 30 plus 24. And what is the next step? It is minus 27 minus 3 into plus 9. Yes, it is also minus 27 plus 30 plus 24. How much it was? Plus 54. What is minus 27 minus 27? You know this. It is also minus 54 plus 54. So minus 54 plus 54 cancel. It is 0. So therefore what we should write? Therefore p of minus 3 is equals to 0. So since p of minus 3 is equals to 0, x plus 3 is a factor of x plus 3 is a factor of p of x. This is the way to write. Next, I'll go for the third question in the same question. What is the third one? What we have to show? X minus 4. So small change here. Same method, same steps you have to follow. So here what we will get? We have to check x minus 4. Here what I should write? Here I should write 4. Because x minus 4 is equals to 0, x is equal to plus 4. And then what do I have to find it out? P of 4. How much? 4 cube minus 3 into 4 square minus 10 into 4 plus 24. What is 4 cube? 4 cube is nothing but 4 into 4 into 4. 4 4 16, 16 4s 64 minus 3 into 4 square is 16. 4 4s are 16 minus 10 into 40. 10 into 4 40 plus 24. Then next it is 64. 3 into 16. How much you know? This 48 minus 40 plus 24. So write the like terms plus terms and minus terms one side. Plus 64 plus 24 minus 48 minus 40. What will get? Plus 64 plus 24. You know how much? It is, I think, plus 88 minus 88. Minus 48 minus 40. Both are minus, add and keep minus symbol. What happened? These two cancel, this is equal to 0. So therefore, what do I write? P of 4 is equal to 0. So since P of 4 is equal to 0, so x minus 4 is a factor of, what is that? Is a factor of P of x. That is the one way to do. So very simple one. The logic is, if it is given the minus symbol, you have to write substitute the plus value. If it is given the plus symbol, you have to do in the minus value. Okay. Next, I'll go for the next question. My hand is a little bit paining because You think I'm restricting myself to the 9th class, but that is wrong. I have to tell 8th class, 9th class and 10th class at a time. And today I am recording the 2 classes in a day. The previous session, 35 session also recorded today only. That's why feeling pain. I will continue the next sum. It's not an issue. I'll go for the next question. Question number 5. If both x minus 2 and x minus 1 by 2 are the factors of px square plus 5x plus r, then show that p is equals to r. Okay, so here in this case, how to proceed? He's given that x minus 2 is a factor and x minus 1 by 2 also factor. So factors means what? If you substitute, the remainder is 0. That means if you substitute both the values, you will get the same answer, that is 0. So first what we have to do is x minus 2 means what we have to find it of? P of 2. And in this case x minus 1 by 2. In this case what we have to find it of? P of 1 by 2. We have to equate that because both are the factors. Okay. So let P of x is equals to px square plus 5x plus r. Given, what is given? X minus 2 and x minus 1 by 2 are the factors of p of x. That is, what we have to understand from this one is p of 2 is equals to p of 1 by 2. What is p of 2? X minus 2. What is p of 1 by 2? X minus 1 by 2. So already repeating again, if x plus a is a factor, then we have to find it of p of minus a. If x minus a is a factor, we have to find p of a. Okay. So that is the factor theorem, the basic point. Now I am going to straight to the question. First I will find out individually, then I will equate it. So p of x, how much? Px square plus 5x plus r. I want p of 2. What happens? P into 2 square plus 5 into 2 plus r. So what is p into 2 square? 2 square is 4. So I will get 4p plus 5 2s are 10 plus r. So that is, I can write 4p plus r plus 10. What is this? This is p of 2. Next I have to find p of 1 by 2. So p of 1 by 2 is equals to, whenever x is there I have to write 1 by 2. So what I will get? P of 1 by 2 whole square plus 5 into 1 by 2 plus r. Now what is 1 by 2 whole square? It is p into 1 by 4 plus, I can write 5 into 1 by 2, 5 into 1 by 2 plus r. So I can write directly p by 4 plus 5 by 2 plus r, or find the LCM, it is 4, all are factors, 4 1s are 4, 1 into p, 2 2s are 4, so 2 into 5, it is 10, plus 1 4s are 4, 4 into r, it is 4. So I can write p plus 4r plus 10 by 4, this is the remainder. So next step, what is the next step? P of 2 and P of 1 by 2, both are equal. So I have to equate these two. So since P of 2 is equals to P of 1 by 2, what is this? What is P of 2? It is 4P plus r plus 10 is equals to p plus 4r plus 10 by 4. These two are equal. What is the next step? If nothing is there, I can take it as 1, cross multiply it. If a by b is equals to c by d, if any fraction, both fractions are equal, then I can write a into d is equals to c into b. That means a into d is equals to c into b. So what I'll write is this 4 into 4p plus r plus 10 is equals to, this 1 must be multiplied with p plus 4r plus 10. Next 4 into 4p 16p, 4 into plus r 4r plus 4 into 10 40 is equals to 1 into p plus 4r plus 10. Next transform all these terms to this side. What will get? 16p minus p plus 4r minus 4r plus 40 minus 10 is equals to 0. So what is 16p minus p? It is 15p. Then plus 4r minus 4r cancel. Then next 40 minus 10. How much it was? 30 is equals to 0. So it is 15p is equals to, if plus 30 is sent to that side, it will become minus 30. So I want p is equals to minus 13 by 15. How many times we know? P is equals to minus 2. So we got the value of p. Now I will substitute this value in any one of the equation. So substitute the value of p in this equation. I am taking this equation 4p plus r plus 10 is equals to 0. I have to take is equals to 0. Why? Because already it's a factor. So what is p value? Minus 2 plus r plus 10 is equals to 0. 4 2s are minus 8 plus r plus 10 is equals to 0. So r minus, I can write r minus 8 plus 10 is equals to 0. R plus 2 is equals to 0. Why r plus 2? Minus 8 plus 10. It is plus 2. Now r is equals to what happens? Minus 2. So therefore p is equals to minus 2 and r is equals to minus 2. Therefore we can say that p is equals to r. This is the proof. Okay. That's all. In this case, what we have to do? Whenever he given both are the factors of the given polynomial, then what we should do is we have to equate it. Why we have to equate means, if it is a factor, if you substitute it, you will get 0. So when you substitute both the factors, both the values are 0. That's why we have to equate that. Okay. Next, along with these two questions, you have to do one more question as a home assignment. That is question number 4. Show that x plus 4. I am writing the question because some of the students are not having textbooks. They will skip the homework by saying that reason. That's why I am writing the question. And x minus 7 are the factors of x cube minus 6x square minus 19x plus 84. Already I explained the previous question, that is the question before that. Both are the same question, same method. First we have to assume this as p of x. Now in this case what we have to find out, x plus 4 is given. What we have to find out, p of minus 4. And x minus 3 is given. We have to find out x plus 3, that is p of plus 3. And this one x minus 7. We have to find out p of 7 plus 7. So since it was given as show that, you will get the remainders as 0. Okay, that's all for this session. 2 questions I have explained, and third question I have given a homework to you. Total 3 sums as a homework to you. We'll meet in the next session. Bye.